turns into gold. Everybody knows I got the magic in me.
I'm Phil Chapman. I'm running for Vice President of FAS. A lot of people think that it's just a one-man role. It's not a one-man role, it's a student role. You're not going into the election saying, I've won this. It's a we. We can do things, we can make a change, we can make differences. I wrote my manifesto on student input, so I'm going to suggest free printing. Why should you have to pay to come to Edge Hill to print out your work? I've never understood that, so that's my main aim for next year. Guarantee that in September you won't have to pay to print out your work. As Colin said earlier, we're going to try and implement subject-based societies, not only so you can discuss issues, have essay-related questions, but also to create events. So you can have your history events, your geography events, you can go on trips, you can have an awards night to acknowledge the achievements that you've made throughout the year. Another main thing, as I worked on the freshers team this year, was more student nights out. I've heard people saying, why can't we go to this place? Can we go to Preston more? Can we go to Manchester, Liverpool? During the time I was there, I couldn't possibly achieve any of those. But if elected, and you bring those ideas to me, fine, we can sort them out. We can get monthly trips to Liverpool, Preston, Manchester. We can work with the entertainments officer to sort the events out that you want, not what the SU want. So as I said, I studied, I'm doing a Masters in History at the minute, and I know that resources in the library are very vague. So I'm going to try and get more books, journals done electronically so that everybody can access them. Not so that if one person goes in, takes their 9 books out, then anybody who wants to do that essay can no longer do it. So more electronic versions of resources will be made available. As I said, all of these if elected, then I can get more students in, can get more suggestions, and can put more actions into place. So vote Phil Chapman #1.
I'm Billy. First of all, I'll just introduce myself. Some of you may know that I'm gone with a slogan that a lot of other people have got, which is the one team, one vision, better student experience. I was having a conversation last week about with a student about what a better student experience really means for students at Edge Hill. One of the things that came out of that was about having a great students' union and a strong students' union. And around what makes a great students' union. Is it having endless amounts of money that we can spend on campaigns and give out freebies and hire the best music acts? It helps, but no, that doesn't make a great students' union. It's not about having all the facilities and brand new buildings and room you can use at your disposal whenever you like. That doesn't make a great students' union. It's not about electing people who are here to tick boxes and say, oh, I've done this, I've done that, I did what I said I was here to do. It's about having people who actually give a damn about students at this university. And I do give a damn about students at this university. I spent the last year working on various things where I've tried to change the way that students look at various things. We got over 100 people down to London, we got over 2,000 people filling out hub petition cards. We went out and we engaged with the students. And next year, it's about building on that and working with the students who care to make a difference for the students, not just for next year, but for years to come and for generations in the future. We want to make sure that we provide the base for all students at Edge Hill to come to and know that there is facilities and that there are opportunities for them to excel in every aspect of what they do at this university. Whether it be needing support on academics, whether it be opportunities for sport and societies, students need to know that everything that they come to here is available to them to get the very best experience that they possibly can. And by electing someone who gives a damn about students, or electing a team that give a damn about students, you're guaranteeing that you're going to have a student union that is strong and cares about making a difference in what happens to students at this university. So thank you very much for listening. Please vote for me, Billy Jones. One team, one vision, a better student experience.
Hello, I'm Jason. I'm from the same course as Cozy. I do history. I'm in 3rd year. I ran for LGBT officer last year. I didn't get it, but you know, there's a lot that can be changed and that failed last year and that needs changing. I I'll ramble because I'm not very good at speeches. There's a lot that needs changing at Edgehill, but I think a big thing we all forget is there's not a lot that actually does need changing. You know, Dean and Colin and the other VPs this year have done a really good job, and Nick the same a few years ago. The things that need changing are really little things that need tinkering, and I think we spend a lot of time at Edgehill saying how much things need to change and we need to do this and we need to do that. And I think we need to appreciate what we've got already and understand that lecturers have got their job. And next year I hope that if I got elected I could encourage students to sort of take a brighter look at their university and appreciate the diversity that we have here. And as well, get students more involved with helping other students. I tried to establish a history society this year, which failed miserably because historians aren't very society-based people, I would imagine. But from starting that society, every week I get 3 or 4 people email me about their coursework and things like that. And I give them that help and point them in the direction that they seem not to be able to go to their lecture because of. And I know a few other students who do that, who help other students and push them in the right direction. And I think we really need to sort of get students to help other students rather than moaning that the lecturers aren't doing their job or giving us the right things. We need to have sort of more confidence in ourselves and get off our backsides and do our own job for us. We complain that we don't get our work on time, but half the time it's we don't go and get it, not people don't give it us.
My name's Adam, better known as Cozy to everyone here at Edgehill. I'm running for Vice President Arts and Science. First of all, I've been an SA for 2 years now, and part of that I've been working with the current union, trying to improve things. The things are slow. I don't think they're moving fast enough, which is why I want to run for this position, because I want things to move faster. I want to improve things more than we have already. My main policy, if elected, is I want a student-approved off-campus accommodation list, which at present we don't have. We have the university one, which in many ways isn't where the paper is printed on, because it doesn't exclude anyone but the very worst landlord. So I want a student-approved list, so anyone looking for a house can go straight to that list and see who is and who isn't a good landlord, just so they know that this is approved by people who have lived with that person, not just they're on the list because they've got a fire extinguisher and a door, as things are at the moment. Also, I tend to monitor the hub. They're spending £13 million on it. Are we going to get £13 million of value? I think we all know there's a risk that we might not. So we'll monitor that. And also I want to increase the charity work of the union, because I think that that is something we can expand massively in. We've just founded, around about Christmas time, a new charity and fundraising society, and they're a very dedicated group, and I think that with increased charity work we could massively increase the scope of what the union does and increase how well known we are outside of the region. So vote Cozy Powell, Arts and Science VP. Thank you.
Everybody wants a blast of